How's everyone doing? Let's see. Let's get this link. All right. Hey, Duck, what's up? Welcome back. We are on World 13, and for everyone who's just now watching the stream, or maybe you're watching the recording, and you've probably not seen my channel before because I haven't streamed in a long time. Just a quick overview. So I started streaming Tap Tap Heroes about a year or so ago, probably longer than that actually, almost 2 years now, and streamed that or played that for a while, still casually playing, and streamed it for a long time. And recently, probably the last 3 or 4 months, I've done like no streaming because I no longer really play that game actively and haven't found anything I've been really interested in. But you will see on my channel I had played this game with Heroes quite a bit and even streamed it a little bit as well. As you can see, I was on World 7, which came out 4 months ago, and I played it for about 2 or so months before not really quitting, but just taking a break because they took it off the App Store. And while I still had access to it, I really didn't want to be playing on a server where none of my friends or people on stream could play with me. So I said, you know what, I'll wait until they release it like globally. And once they do that, I'll get back into it. And I've already got like 2 months of experience in the game, so I can give people some tips on like how I started and what I thought. I even put together a tier list that's currently still being worked on because there's been some updates. In fact, I need to add some of the new heroes to it. But it is in the description of the video if you're interested in like a tier list. It's very general. Like, don't take it like, just because I rank someone like a C doesn't mean they can't be your main hero or you can't use them. There are heroes that I think in this game, if you were to just look at it, read it, you'd think, oh, this guy's pretty bad. But then actually equipping the right bonuses to them through cards or giving them good gear, you'll notice they can, like almost every hero in this game can carry, which is cool. That's what I like about this game so much. I've been really excited for this to release globally because I think it's one of the most in-depth idle games out there. It's not one of those, at least from what I've seen so far. You know, these things might change because I said this about Tap Tap when it initially came out, but it's not one of those games where you every person in the end of the game will have the same exact team. That's what bothered me so much about other... I don't want to get into a rant or a tangent. Like, the stream just started. I haven't even opened the game yet. But this game, I can pretty much guarantee you, there will be... The top 10 players will have 4, 5, maybe 6 different teams. And the people who are, like, copying someone else probably just haven't thought hard enough about what they could do to counter someone else's team. I didn't buy these, but... I mean, it popped up, so I might as well talk about it. Hold on. Yeah, check out this beard, Harry. Duck, it's getting pretty crazy. This is the COVID beard, I guess. I haven't shaved since it's been a thing. So, is the quality alright at my stream? I'm getting some, like, people saying there's some issues with it. Anyway, this first package that comes up right now, I actually don't think the first one is worth it. The $3 one, those two things are so easy to get. Like, you're going to get so many chests. You're going to get so many mystery hero tickets. It's not that great. On the right side, this is really good early, but you're like a little later, you're going to find yourself with tons of stones and not enough shards of heroes. So I Don't get it because of this shiny thing. The only reason you would actually buy this is for the legendary hero ticket. And the reason you'd want this is so that you can get duplicates or round out your team. And we're going to talk about team synergy. I'm going to go through like a bunch of stuff in this stream because I know a lot of you guys will be new to the channel. You're going to be like, who is this guy? Like, is it what? Just tell me about the game. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go through, tell you as much as I can about new things you should be doing, what you can expect later, what heroes I think are good, things like that. So this will go a lot better if people in the if you have any questions in Discord, or join the Discord and ask me in the chat, and I can review them. But I wouldn't recommend either of these. I mean, if you're gonna spend, they're not bad. They're way better than the generic packages, right? So they're not bad. But I will tell you where I spent. I'm Explorer 5 because I had to get the skip battle. I cannot stand watching all the battles. I've already seen so many like the last time I played. All right, let's open this chest. Come on, come on. Not good. Rapunzel. New. Let's go ahead and open this one. So obviously this is pretty basic. Most of you guys know this, but you usually want to save the long ones for when you're asleep. So before I go to sleep today, I'll throw on this legend chest. 15 hours. You can speed it up if you need to, but for the ones during the day, it's obviously best to do these hero ones. Let's go ahead and start with like the shop, because that's what most people are probably interested. What should I buy? Let's not even talk about money buy. Like, in-game currency buying is important too, right? This special package isn't that bad. It's actually, I think, better than the $3 one on the pop-up. Not because of these. These are pretty cheap. You can usually buy them for like 150 gems. But card chests are really good. Cards are like... I opened Tap Tap last night, actually. I still play. Card chests are really good. You're going to find that you will fall behind other teams that have full sets of cards, and we'll review cards. I have a lot of like older content that I've already done all this, but it's just fun to do it again, you know? Here's gold. Gold, early on, you're going to be like, I have so much gold. But later, you're going to run out of gold. But don't worry about that. I wouldn't start spending on gold because it costs gems. So if you're going to spend, always buy the random gold chest. These are worse deals, always. These 150, 400, 2,000, 5,000. And this is the second, probably most important shop. You see I've already bought it. You want to buy the random chip chest every single day if you're a pay-to-play player. And if you're a free-to-play, I would probably still buy it. And you're also going to want to buy the 10 for 24,000 every single day. The reason you buy the random chip is because it can give you between a 10 or a 20 for 150. And you see over here, the regular price is 10 for 150. So you can get like almost double. Well, you can get double if you get lucky with a 20. So the main shop, which I bought today because I don't know. But every day they're going to rotate different heroes. And the mystic heroes, that's what these like Dachungbi is. You see this like little border. That's how you know it's a mystic hero. These are like the rare ones, the stronger heroes essentially. We'll usually get matched up with like a mystery hero, which are the really common ones. But it's most of the time these are what we're looking for, because mystic heroes you want on your team and they're harder to get shards for. So you buy these. These are good buys, guys. In my opinion, I think this is worth. If you're going to Dachungbi, which means you're going a silence team. If you're not going silence, don't worry about it. It's like, just skip it and wait for whatever synergy you're going for. So Alex is in the chat, and he's been playing this game the last 4 months. He didn't take a break like I did. So some advice that he'll be putting in the Google Doc later, and we'll be talking about on Discord if you have any questions. But recently we talked, and one thing for beginners we thought was the most helpful was basically focusing on 1 to 2 synergies. So we're talking, let me look at synergies. Guild Shop and Explorer Shop, don't worry about it. It's going to take a while before you get enough. I've ignored Guild Shop completely and just focused on Explorer Shop. Eventually you're going to get 6,000 tokens and you're going to use it to buy one of these. They refresh every single day that you find it in the Explorer Shop, and you're just going to wait until you find the hero that you want. Not bad. It should cycle through every hero, besides the new ones, I think. I need to do that later. Let's go to the hero gallery. Oh, let me summon this. Why not? Do one piece of my hair. That was... Oh, Rapunzel. That's funny. Okay. Synergy buff. This is what I was talking about when I said synergy. You're going to focus on 1 to 2 synergies. Because when you build a team, you're going to have heroes that are part of a synergy. So Rapunzel, let's just use her as an example. She is part of the Pierce synergy, which is Bleed. I don't know why they have 2 names for one synergy. Pierce and Bleed are the same thing, guys. And whenever you have Rapunzel on your team, you are getting all these other buffs because you own those heroes. So Rapunzel's on my main team, right? I'm going to get 2% extra max HP, 2.5% bleed resist, double attack, and crit damage for Rapunzel because I have these other ones. And let me clarify, these other heroes do not have to be on your main team to get the buff. Whenever you level up a hero, this buff increases. So that's why I say by focus on a synergy. You're going to say I'm working on Bleed or Pierce, whatever they want to call it. I'm going to want to use my gold and my essence to level up these specific heroes because they'll buff the ones that I'm using. So I say 1 or 2 because it's the best heroes in the game are mystic heroes. That's these, like Horus. And you can tell if it's kind of grayed out, but you can tell that there's only 3 mystic heroes per synergy. So technically, if you were like a huge spender, you'd want to focus on more than one synergy because you want to have all mystic heroes. So you can't do that with just one synergy. There's no synergy that has all mystic heroes. That's 6 heroes. So that's a good reason to focus on 2. Also, it might just be too hard to find a bunch of the same synergy. I do really like this game. I think it's way better than Tap Tap, like 100 times better. So for people that played Tap Tap, I really recommend you try this game out. The biggest reason, like I said, is because every hero in this game is useful. You never feel like you got a bad pool because even this werewolf or Rapunzel who's rated as common, you can level them up to the point where they give your team 20% max HP on Ghost when you max level him. 20% is huge just for leveling a hero that you get from a common pool. I think that's really awesome. There's no reason other than building Valkyrie, Scold, and Phoenix to even play Tap Tap. If you don't have those 3 heroes, then I guess there's some other good ones too. It's more balanced than it was, but it's still ridiculous how OP some of the top heroes are compared to the bottom heroes. At least this is like a fail safe. Even if a hero is poorly balanced, the buff that they give to your team is not poorly balanced. It's well balanced. Dodge, max HP, bleed resist, double attack. These are all really good buffs that you're going to want to level up. And you'll notice, actually, that the common heroes tend to have the best buffs. Double attack on Nightingale. Ghost has max HP. Werewolf has crit damage. These are some of the better buffs on the worst, the common heroes. Oh, yeah, Freya's good in Tap Tap for sure. Oh, and Alexander, he's coming too. So that's why I said build around a synergy. So if you're a brand new player, you just started, you're going to start with Thor, like I did, because that's what they give you automatically. But then after that, you're just going to start random pooling for heroes. And don't feel bad when you don't get something like a Mystic, because like I said, everything is going to be useful eventually. I'm going to go through this really quick. I'm just going to keep talking about what I like about this game before I give more advice. And the other thing I like about this game is if you go to the... Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Special. And then you go to the event buff. This is why at the end, I think, personally, at the end of the game, when you've maxed out every single hero, every 3 days, I believe, this event buff changes. So every hero here will change, and they'll each have different buffs. So for this 3 days, this Richard has increased crit rate by 10% and increased attack by 10%. This is not small. This is a big upgrade. So I feel like you may have a flavor of the week team that you're going to be like stronger than you normally would not on that week. So people who have more heroes spread out, more heroes leveled up and geared, are going to be able to switch out every week what their main team is and take advantage of this event buff. I say 10%'s a lot. Maybe it won't make a difference, but I like the possibility of it. You know, we'll have to see when we get there. But I definitely wouldn't turn down 10% crit rate. That seems really strong. And 10% attack. Okay, let's go back. Talked about event buffs. Talked about synergies. I won't do cards yet. Let's go back to heroes. So let me go to the dungeons because this is going to be easier to show. Okay, so when you do a battle, you've got to remember that your team isn't just, in some cases, your best team isn't going to be your 6 rarest heroes. It's going to be, more than likely, it's going to be a combination of your strongest heroes with an aura and a formation. There's a lot of strategy here, right, guys, you can look into. Let's do aura first. In this game, you've got auras for all the same heroes of the same faction. You'll see you get 5% attack and 3% hit rate when you get heroes of the same faction. Or, it depends on what faction. But those buffs aren't great. Hey, Leon, what's up? Then you get 3/3 for... These buffs are a little bit better if you go 3/3. They're actually not bad. These buffs are pretty good, I'd say. Especially, like, some of these early on are very easy to build. Like the Flame Chaos... Flame Holy is pretty easy to build early because you start with so many. With Thor, with Michael if you're VIP, with Wukong if you're also VIP. Now they've added 2/2/2, which didn't exist before, but these also aren't bad. 10/10 and then an extra random buff. And then those are all the 2/2/2s. I'm pretty sure they have one for every single combination. But the most important one, and the one I would recommend everybody use, just because it's generically strong, unless you're going for a specific build, is the Assemble, which is Unity Aura from Tap Tap. You're going to have 5 heroes from... So 6 heroes, but 5 of them have to be from different factions. So the factions are like Flame, Chaos, so red, blue, yellow, purple, and green. Those are the 5. And then you get 1 extra hero from whichever faction you want. That's pretty easy. So for example, for me right now, I'm using a 3/3, and I'm going... Let's do this. So you'll see I have 2 red heroes, but I still get the buff for having the 5 different ones. And I have 3 in the front, 3 in the back. So with that, we'll move over to the formation. There are 5 different formations. There's the 2/4, the 4/2, the 3/3, the 1/5, and the 5/1. So picking a formation isn't just about... it's not just about like the order that they're in, although that is important. You also want to look at the buffs that they provide down here, because every time you upgrade a formation, that specific spot in the formation is going to give you a buff. For example, I'm getting 0.4% max HP for the person in the top left spot. And you can upgrade these by going to upgrade, picking the slot, and then spending your formation upgrade tickets to upgrade it, right? You'll notice that in the 3/3, there's max HP on the left, defense in the middle, and then dodge on the right. And then in the back, there's attack, hit, and attack. So in my opinion, attack and HP are the 2 like best stats in the game, because they the percentages are much bigger. Dodge is also really good, but you have to be building around it. And hit is not that great. Defense doesn't seem that good either from what I've watched. So look for a formation that has a lot of HP and attack to start off with. But I will mention that at level... Don't quote me on this, but like at level 12, once you get this to like a plus 12, it adds another buff. So some of these that have like plus defense here, when you get to 12, it'll add like a max HP. So you don't have to worry about like missing out on a buff. You'll get it eventually. So it's probably more important to look at the formation that fits your team the best. I I think he was talking about Freya for tap tap. But so you'll see most people run 2-4 just because it like makes sense to people. Having 2 in the front, 2 tanks, and then 4 in the back, 4 DPS, or maybe a tank and a healer in the front and 4 DPS in the back. But what a lot of people are really missing out on is they're probably going that because they feel it's safe, and that 1-5 is like, it's too much damage to your tank and no tank can survive. But I think there are situations where even the 5-1 can work. And let me explain what a situation like that could be like. Gotta go to the heroes. Who's a good example for this? I think Thor is a decent example. I have to like try and remember things. Oh shoot, what am I saying? Don't look at Thor. A really good example is, let's go to gallery. Use the filter. It's way easier than going through all this. Just FYI. This guy. His ability here. Yes, it does have PvP, but it's idle game. So you're fighting people in arenas, but there's also guild wars and things like that to do as well. So this guy's ability is he gives all his allies in the backline 5% extra attack under a certain condition. So in like a 2-4, at best he can give 4 people, right? I'm talking about formations. But this might be a scenario if you stack a bunch of people who buff the backline or buff the front line, because they have both, then in that situation he would actually be better in a 1-5, right? Where he could buff all 5 in the back. So think about that. Look at your heroes before you decide what formation you're really gonna invest in. But a really safe option is the 2-4 or the 3-3. I think they're very commonly used. I like the 3-3 a little bit better, but the 2-4 is probably more popular. Nice. We talked about auras, talked about formations. I'll keep trying to go really quickly through this, and let's go ahead and cover equipment. So equipment levels up. It's not like you equip it like in other games where like maybe you like build up some armor and then you put it on there. Every hero has their own set armor that you just upgrade on the hero screen. So you're going to upgrade it to a point where it caps, and then you'll need to unlock it with a different type of currency. You just get this from idling, so take your time. And you'll see this one gives you a main stat of 35 attack and then a max HP of 70. And then as you level it, you'll unlock substats, and those substats can be re-rolled for like different ones. So like crit, dodge, crit damage, HP, things like that. So when you get to that point at 3-star equipment, this one's at 2-star, you might want to look into repolishing to make your character more tanky and things like that. There's just like a lot of min-maxing you can do. What I love about this game is that you can make your hero super unique. So I may have an Athena that is like a pure tank, but someone else may have an Athena that's gone more off tank because they already have like Arthur as their main tank. So you can like kind of customize. It's nice. It's not like unheard of. A lot of games do that, but I like that. So. All right, now for the cards, and this one is going to be really complicated. I'll make it a whole new video on its own about cards. But cards are basically, they're like artifacts sort of, but they each take up their own slot. So each set, see how there's tons of sets, provocation, amputation, anger, iron, tornado. All of these sets come with set bonuses, these card sets. We can call them like decks, I guess. So each deck, like the Archangel deck, comes with a top left, a top right, let me go back, left, right, bottom right. And you have to fill all these slots with the specific cards. Like you can't put a left, which is what this is, like I'll mount it. I can't put that anywhere else. So if I find another left, anything in this row, basically, it can't fit there. So what you're looking for is you're looking at the set bonuses. So most people would just be like, okay, I'm going to just give Athena all the Archangel ones and get the 6 set bonus. But that may not be the best. Yes, at a 6 set bonus, she gets 10% HP, 10% attack, and 10% defense. But some heroes you might want to make glass cannon. So you'll take like 2 from the Archangel and then maybe, or not, maybe you'll take 2 from marked prey and then get the attack here. You don't want the hit, you don't want the crit damage, but you'll take 10% attack. And then you'll go down to maybe binding trap and pick up 2 here to get another 10% attack. And then maybe find another attack one like Medusa's Curse. And you're gonna like get 30% extra attack on that one hero instead of going like, you know, 10% attack, 10% HP, 5% hit. So think about that, guys. I will try to make like my ideal card for every hero, but that's going to be in the future. Like there's a lot of stuff to study up on, and today's day 1. So keep in touch with the stream, keep in touch with the Discord, and we'll figure it out. All right, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Oh yeah, check out the tier list. I hope it helps you guys. I really do. Sorry about that. I had to move my mic. You see this one's actually not bad. Medusa's Curse, skill point 50%. Pretty good. That's really good. That basically means they start with half their energy. Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's use Medusa's Curse as an example. Some of these... Oh, is my stream that laggy? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, is it? Sorry, guys. I need to fix that before the next stream. There's definitely something up with my... Yeah, but definitely hit up Discord. So Medusa's Curse, an example of this one's specific for Petrify synergies, I think, because they have a synergy in here, like yeah, plus damage to petrified units, pretty strong. So definitely, if you're running Petrified, look at Medusa's Curse. If you're running Freeze, look at Blizzard. Yeah, if you're running Restrain, look at Binding Trap, things like that. All right. So, we did cards, although I didn't give you specifics, but I just wanted you to be thinking about it. Let's talk about Black Market next. So, Black Market is the only, not the only way, but the most efficient way to get heroes, and that's through the premium hero chest. So, you're going to want to save up 90 chips before you buy it, and then you're just going to buy it here. You'll notice there are some other chests. A lot of them are sold out because people are spending money today, and this is like player sold, so people are selling their chests for chips. It's kind of a gacha game, I guess, but it's not really it's not really based around pulling heroes as much as it is around building teams, because you can guarantee, hey, I want this hero, you can go get it. Like I'll show you how. There's a way to just be like, I want this hero, and you can get that hero. Well, that's only during specific events, I guess. And you can use the guild shop and things like that. I know there's an event that you can pick, I want only silence heroes or something, or I want only freeze heroes, and you can pull from those only. That's what boosted my team a lot. Hey, Rasputin is good. Congrats. So later, I feel like late game, I will start shift to buying cards instead of chests. But for the early game, you are going to spam buy premium hero chests until you get a good idea of what the game is giving you and build around that. You don't have to play that way. That's just how I'm going to play. I'm not going to try to build the best team. I'm going to build the team that the game is like helping me build. Like if I just keep pulling Ivan or something, I'll have to build Ivan this time. I won't be stubborn like I was on the old server. You can also buy and sell specific cards. So if you're looking for like a specific card to round out your set or your deck, then buy them from there. But definitely buy these premium hero chests. 90 is not bad because it comes with 10 heroes. It's pretty good. And think about this. If you're playing smart, you're going to get about 5 to 10 just from idling, I think. And bounty. Bounty you'll get some too, but we haven't unlocked that yet for most people. So you get like, let's say you get like 10 from bounty and idling. Then you're going to get, where is it? Shop. Then you're going to get 10 to 20 from here. So let's say you get 15. Now you're at 25. And then you're going to buy 10 here. That's 35. So you get 35 a day if you're like just not even lucky. Just on average, you'll get around 35 a day. So every 3 days, you're guaranteed a premium hero chest. And that sounds like a long time, but it's not. In an idle game, imagine being able to pull like, you're guaranteed, I think you're guaranteed 1 legendary every 3 days, essentially. But if you're, this is like if you're free to play. If you're a spender, you can probably pull once a day. It's not bad. I don't know why, but I just felt like I was always pulling in this game. Like, I just always had so many chips. Maybe because I would sell. Oh, I know what it was. Some days you're going to sell. Like, for example, I really don't need this evolve chest. If I'm honest with you, I don't need it. I don't have enough heroes. So, what I can do is I can go here and I can just sell it. And I'll make 20. So, there's 20 right there. I think they take a cut, so you don't make a 20 like all the time. But let's see. I might even have some. Let's look at the dungeon right now. I might even have some already I can sell. No luck. Oh, the event. Yeah. Yeah, you also get stuff. Like, you can pull extra stuff here. Early on, you're going to be pulling a lot. But that's good, right? Also, you're going to get 10 on day 3. You're going to get probably some from here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I forgot. If anyone is still watching, surprisingly, and is a spender, then this is the packages I've been buying. I just buy the level packages, and that's it. I just keep buying these. I'm at the level 25 one now. I'm not buying this one because I got to grade 5. I just wanted the battle skip. That's it. I really don't think there's a point into spending that much money like above grade 5 for the battle skip, which I really wanted. But I mean, people are going to spend. I can't stop them. It's fine. There's really no point. You're going to get a ton of heroes. Just build what you get. The tickets are the interesting part because the game lets you decide, oh, here, pick any legendary. Then at that point, you're probably like, going to get on Discord and ask what you should pick. But honestly, I found that the best thing to do with legendary tickets isn't to get new heroes, it's to get duplicates. Because you're going to need duplicates to level them up. Where are we? Altar, don't use this early. I will go over Altar later. But at one point in the game, you're going to have so many extra shards of all this random heroes that you're going to put them in there, and then you're going to purify them. You're going to get these souls, and then you're going to use souls to summon from whatever faction. Think of like Miracle Summon. And then after 10 of those, you're going to get Mythic Ticket. So you can get 50 of any hero that you want. That's one way you target a hero. The black market is always like jumping around. See, like there's a hero evolved chest. It wasn't even there before. But mythic chests are never there. They're probably worth it. Yeah, the mythic chests are probably worth it, but I never see them. And I'd never save up 200, so. Alright, always be sure to be doing your exploration. Because exploration is, well, it's kind of cool. They don't give great rewards, I'll be honest with you, and they really need to rework these things. Like, I don't understand why they've put these impossible to beat, like, monsters out here. I think they need to rework exploration a little bit. Like, the idea is really good, but they need to give us different maps. They need to give us, like, actual things that we can fight, or maybe some things that you can, like, put your heroes in that'll, like, generate gold or something. They need to rework exploration, but the concept is cool. a guild-based PvE event. I like it. Better than Guild Boss. So whenever you're doing exploration, you're trying to uncover the fog of war to find these question marks. These question marks will be chests. They'll be the shop, things like that. So I'm going to head towards... I'll head this way, I guess. Someone already did. Oof, the skip is so nice. I'm not too far on this. I'm in no rush, really, guys. There's no rush. If you'd like to get into our guild, I should have started off with this. But I recommend if you're watching the stream to join our guild. And main reason for that is I kind of want to build a community of like 50 people that are interested in sticking with this game for a long time, because I think it has potential compared to the other games I've played, which are bad. And I like streaming this game. So, oh, you need to beat it 5 times to break it. It's a good question, though. Good question. So you see, this one had 5 health bars. If you beat it, the level 1 version, it takes away 1 health bar. If you beat the level 2, it takes away 2 health bars. 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5 takes all 5. I can't beat 2, 3, 4, or 5 yet, so I only take 1. And see how it got like this is more damage than this one? See, this one has full health. This one's almost dead, and the shield's like more broken. Once we break it, it'll open up this area, and we can move forward. I think it's pretty cool. Where was I? Oh yeah, the guild. Join the guild, guys. We have some applications, and I should accept some people. I don't know if this is... see, a lot of these people haven't been playing very, very long. Like, if they've been offline for 12 hours, then... We definitely can make some room for people. There's some people, yeah, like some people have been off for already 15 some hours. And not even set defenses or anything. So we do need to get rid of some people. Anyone who's been off for like 16 hours on the first day, they probably didn't like the game, right? The guild name is Grace. So just look up. Yeah, look that up. I don't know why it doesn't say. Oh. Guild settings. Here you go. Grace. And this is our symbol. Yeah. Good description. We do have a tier list, and I'm working on it. You think it's... Oh, it's when they logged in guild. Alright, well then we'll just look for people who are like really low leveled. Like if you're really low leveled, you're not picking stuff up. Let's look at... We don't have guild boss yet. That's fine. We don't have guild war yet. We'll have to do a different stream for that. Make sure to set your defense though, guys. Set your defense very soon. Portal is just like Den of Secrets. You're just gonna fight things to get rewards. When you get stuck, I mean, don't worry about it. Just get stronger and come back. Oh, that's a long load time for some reason. Whoa, okay, I beat it. Robin Hood does really good damage. Like, you read his skills and you're just like, he's alright. He doesn't bring anything special. But he just does consistently good damage. I've noticed. Yep, still good damage. And Iron Princess does good damage, but I noticed she falls off really hard. I had leveled her up last time, and she just wasn't that good. Then there's Arena. We can take a quick look at Arena before I get off. There's a season which awards pretty good things. I'm pretty sure there's a card set specific to Arena. I think it's called like Nemesis or something.
Uh, Honestly, the game is really not unbalanced. It's like the things that it shows you on the arena is way off. Like you can fight the number one guy, even though I'm ranked like 400. I could challenge him. That's not realistic. Obviously, he spent a ton of money. So more than likely, you can only fight these like the bottom 4. There's a huge jump here. Do you see that in power? That's a really big jump. So just don't worry about it. Just make sure you get your win. Focus like the easiest guy. I'll probably lose to this guy, but let's fight. And you know what? I might as well talk about like the combat in this game. Come on, 3-3. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. So speed is mostly based off of class. Like rangers tend to be the fastest, then assassins, then mages, clerics, warriors, I think. The ... over that Thor's head is silence. It's like other idle games where things have like a skill bar before they cast it. You'll see that. Oh, freeze, nice. You'll see that they have a purple bar under them. When that gets to max, then they cast their skill. I'm gonna lose this probably, unless I need a big heal here on. Okay, now I really need. Why didn't he cast his skill? His energy looked full. He should have cast his skill. Dang, we're gonna lose this because. Oh, heal. That was a nice heal. Oh, it's Nightingale. She's really good early on. The nerf wasn't enough, Alex. Michael's really good, but no damage. Gawain does really good damage. Oh, the revive. I should look into putting. Ouch. Gawain does great damage. This guy, he's pretty good too. He actually has pretty good heroes. But it was just Gawain carrying them. Also, Nightingale out healing Michael is kind of crazy to me. I'm telling you, Nightingale early on is really strong. I need more copies of her. I usually, when I first started playing this game, I just avoided teams that used her. Because I was like, I can't stand having to fight her. She heals too much. She's like Riley. She'll fall off, obviously, because she doesn't bring anything besides single target healing or whatever. But for now, I just don't want to deal with it. Interesting. This is the new hero. I don't think he's that good. I mean, he's Freeze. Freeze could have needed a gold hero for sure. This guy's pretty strong for healing, though. We can try it. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, see, this is where I'm like, nope, go away. This guy has 2 80s. I don't want to fight anyone with 80s. I'm gonna have to fight this guy because he has no 80s. But let me show you how strong Nightingale is. And you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna have to come out with a video just on like tips for new players, but I thought I reviewed like most of the game. I didn't give like specifics. If you really want to know about like which hero does what and how strong they are, one, you can continue watching my stream. I will eventually go over that. And two, you can just check the tier list because I'm working on it. Alex and I are working on it. By the way, this guy had a 1-5 formation, which is interesting. It's cool. Yeah, that shock is really OP. It's just that she didn't get a caster skill. Early game CC seems really strong. Oh. Another Nightingale. Dang, I guess I'm I think a lot of people realize she's strong because almost everyone is using her. Oh, this guy's a different healer. 5-star one. Yeah, almost everyone is using Nightingale. This is not a great team, though. I mean, it's not bad, actually, but it's just not great because this aura is not going to last very long. And I tried Scheherazade. I think she's good, but only, like, when she gets... this, I think. So, yeah. He's not there yet. So, this character is not that good. Early. Needs to get level 6, I think. That's another thing. It's really hard to do a tier list in the early game because a lot of champions or heroes don't even unlock their abilities until later. Like their best ability until later. A good example is like... Let's go to gallery. Why did I call it Mystic? It's Mythic. My bad, guys. Mythic. This guy. Is it this guy? Hey, it's still a good example. Like, this guy's ability is, or his, like, he has one ability that's just way stronger than all the rest of them. And it's this, like, pain share. It's like a unique mechanic specifically for him. Distributes damage taken by the ally member with the lowest HP. It's just really good. Like, 5 turns, too. And he heals everyone when he dies. So it's like things like that. Make sure to look through your heroes and realize, like, hey, this hero is bad, but maybe it's because you don't have them at a high enough level where they unlock one of their best skills. You know? Whereas, like, this Thunderbolt mark is definitely Thor's best skill. So if you don't have that, then don't rate Thor badly yet. Oh. I didn't even know they gave him a costume. That's cool. I like it. I don't know if costume gives stats, though. Oh, it does, but it's really small. It's like 4,000 health out of 170. It doesn't make them any faster either, so it doesn't change anything. But that was cool. Who else has a costume? Oh, I think I knew. Yeah, I knew about this one already. Just those two for mythics? Yeah, just those two for now. Let's look at legendaries. I don't know why I'm interested in costumes right now, but I am. Never mind. Legendaries don't have any. Let's try... Nice. That is a good costume. Oh, hold on. In the... I'm going to put in C tier, S tier. Put it in the tier list. Let them know. Bigfoot with the Santa outfit. Way stronger. I know Golem has one. It's really stupid though, isn't it? No, Nightingale doesn't need one. I hate this hero. By the way, Alexander is a really good tank. If you need one. Just thought I'd throw it out there. I thought Golem had one. Did I miss it? Wait, where'd Golem go? Oh, it was the first one, that's why. Yeah, he does. I hope they add more costumes. I like the design, it's funny. Well, guys, that about sums up day one. I'm still working on my team. I have nothing. Don't be afraid to level stuff up. Like, evolve stones are going to be your limiter early on, but you'll get past that. It takes a few days.
just start working on a synergy that sounds cool to you. I think there's a lot of potential out there. I was talking to someone about like a petrified poison synergy, which could be fun. Like, think about this. It's based on Medusa. You would just run like gallery. I think Medusa is somewhere here. You see, she is technically a petrify hero. Let me see. Yeah, she's a petrify hero. Petrify. But she also brings poison. So poison 80% target under condition of 25% chance of occurring whenever she attacks. She can poison people. So I think it's kind of cool. Hey, Ivan, definitely join. Our guild name is Grace. Just send me a message on Discord or on YouTube here what your username is, and I will add you. We are on World 13. I think they already opened up World 14, so don't join that one. They both opened up on the same day. We just happened to be on the 13. Go to guild. I'll see your application. I'll add you. There should be a way to join. Username is Grace, Grace, or the guild name. So that would be cool. All right, so when you're building a synergy, start thinking of it like this way, guys. Like, find yourself a tank, find yourself a healer. Make sure it matches a unity aura, and make sure that you're sticking to 1 or 2 synergies. So if I want to do poison, I wish I could build hypothetical teams, but I don't have all the heroes. What am I doing? How do I... Oh, this is cool. Use this, by the way, guys, when you're like, don't know how to get to things. This is easier. Can't get into most of these things yet, but it says I have 1 arena ticket I could be doing. There's your daily, there's your challenge. This is cool. This is neat. Guys, on day 7, you're going to get a ticket for a mythic hero, but you don't get to pick the class. You get to pick the hero, but you don't get to pick the class. So it will give you one of these tickets, like a mage ticket, and then you can pick any mage of mythic. Well, you can pick anything, but obviously pick a mythic. A lot of people ended up building their team after day 7 because they got a mythic hero with this. Everything else is eh. I mean, this is going to be nice tomorrow. And this wasn't in the game when I first started, but I want to get this. What else is there? I wish I could show teams, but I can't put the team together if I don't have the heroes. I'd have to switch accounts, which I thought I could... Oh, setting? Let's go to my other account, guys. I may have crashed the game. Nope, it works. Nice. So on this team, I can build a lot of teams now. I had a silence team before, all silence. No wait, I had switched it towards the end. I added shock to silence, so I was running this. Yeah, this is my team right here. It's not bad. If you have any questions about these heroes, I mean, I use them, so I know a little bit more about those than the other heroes. Dang, these guys really let me down. I switched them out for those two. It's called With Heroes. It just released today on the App Store, so go download it and join World 13. It's really good. Our guild name is Grace. You can join us. Okay, so like this. That was a good example. Like this is my old team. I had 2 synergies. I had my tank from Silence. Yeah, I was using Anderson. It just depended what I needed. So I had Shock Silence, and I had a good range of like normal or mystery, legendary, and mythics. I recently switched to mythics because I was having trouble 3-starring my legendaries or 8-starring my legendaries. But realistically, if you're like a free-to-play player, try to focus on like 2 mythics, maybe 2 legendaries, and 2 mysteries. Like, don't be afraid to use mystery heroes. Even as a pay-to-play player, you can still use mystery heroes early on until way later. Like, when you finally get to 10-star heroes. Like, a 10-star mystery hero is probably stronger than an 8-star mythic hero. And I think it's easier to 10-star a mystery than 8-star mythic. So don't scoff at mystery heroes. They're good. Oh, let me collect this. Look at all this gold I get. See, you get some of those. This was so frustrating though. Like, I didn't get any chests. 8 hours, no chests. Come on, give me 1 chest. Nope, none. The level packages. If you're gonna buy the level packages. I bought a lot on this one. Thank you. That's these. Look, I went all the way to 60. I spent a lot on this account. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm done playing this server. Oh, they added all this. Thank you. Wait, I've done all these things, obviously. I don't know why, but I was always lacking chests. Like, I wanted to run chests all the time, but I just never could get enough chests. I made it all the way to 7. Oh my goodness. I spent more than I thought. It's a good game though, worth it. This thing's also not bad. Wait a second. Did it? I guess it did. But if you're gonna buy this, you also want to buy the level packages. Like, these are daily, so you can't keep buying this one. So, like, let me go back to dungeon. So you can make a team like, this was Shock Silence, right? Maybe you make something like 2 synergies. Like, there's your tank. Or no, maybe use dual hand as tank. Yeah, this is my old account. And then maybe you... I think she's Petrify, so this would be like your front line. You have a Petrify poison. Where's Medusa? Then maybe you run Medusa. Who else is Petrify poison? You're gonna need a healer. It's easier if I look at the synergies. Because you're going to need yellow, green, and red still. I think Ivan. He's restrained. I'd have to look at the synergies. I wish I could do them from here, but nope. I have to go out. Go to gallery. This filter thing is nice. I think when we first started, they didn't have it. Petrify. Oh, Himiko. That's right. She could be your healer. Honestly, Petrify has one of everything. You could make a full Petrify team. No problem. Like, the heroes are fine. Like, you're not missing anything. You could have this tank. These two be your damage. You could have Athena and Enkidu tank. Enkidu. And then in the back line, you could have Seth, Medusa, Himiko, and Barbados. That would be a really strong team. I wouldn't mind making this team. It's just I don't see it used very much. It might be lacking damage. Seth would carry you in damage, though. Maybe I wouldn't put Enkidu. Maybe if I needed more damage, I would put Hassan Saba, but... And you could always run Golem, like, early. Why not? I hate to say it, but I dislike Assassins in this game. I don't know why. I mean, in every game. Assassins seem bad. Nice. I pulled another Zeus, actually. That's useful. I pulled a lot of stuff that I needed there. Hey, you got the new guy. Still need a lot of Zeuses, though. Anyway, guys, that is the 1 hour mark. I usually stream for about an hour. I could go longer, but I don't want to, like, rant on too much. Thanks for watching. I'll be spending a lot more time on Discord if anybody just wants to hang out and talk about, like... I'd really like to see someone come out here and try and theorycraft a team. Like, someone, like, give me a screenshot. Like, just give me a screenshot of, like, 6 heroes and you're like, I think this would be a good team. We'll talk about it. Or you could discuss what cards would go well with that team, what formation you can use with it. Feel free to message me on Discord, even if you're new. It doesn't have to be someone who's been on the channel. The shard requirement gets ridiculous the later you go, though. I mean, I know people are out there with, like, really... Actually, if you guys want, we can look at some of the top teams real quick before I get off. Like, who's killing it in Arena? Yeah, full 10-star Mythic team. Look at that. Michael, Valkyrie, Siegfried. Alright, so silence, shock, bleed, restrain, freeze. He's all over the place, but if you're this big of a spender, you can be. Like I said, at this point, he probably has enough money to buy all the synergy buffs. Like, this Michael probably has a bunch of 10 stars behind her. Yeah, look. Behind the Michael, he has all these synergy buffs. Well, why does he only have 5-star Thor? I guess he's missing gold or something. But yeah. Also, you can level up skills. I don't know how I forgot to bring up that. The fact that you level up the skills. Hey, I think Siegfried is good. I like him. Oh, is he not playing? Maybe he quit. Because, I mean, Beowulf is out for free, basically, right now. Or he hasn't logged in today. Wait a second. He's from World 6? I'm on World 7. And he's from World 5. Did they actually merge the servers? Wait. You didn't tell me this, Alex. They merged the servers. Looks like 4 through 8 are together? No, 1. 1 is in there, too. I like how server 1's in 10th place.
Goodness gracious. He's freeze. Freeze, bleed, shock. They better not merge us with these guys anytime soon. We're not even close. Oh, it's only the arena. Still. Yeah, it looks like Portal didn't merge either. Let's look at some teams. A lot of people using Michael. And Zeus. Zeus is really strong, guys. Alright, let's see if he did what? 3.5% dodge. I want to see how much dodge this guy has on Gilgamesh. +8. +8. He gets a bunch when he gets below. That's cool. He gets much more. Gilgamesh can build a ton of dodge. I wonder if he put dodge on any of these things. Ah, I can't see. I wish it would just let me see his stats. Let's see if he went for like a dodge card. Oh, I don't have these memorized. Dang. It was really good about letting you know a lot about the hero, but it'd been interesting if we could see exactly what they were using. Anyway, it was cool to look at the old account. Let's go back. What? Oh, let me some Beowulf. Cool. Hongildong, this guy, I pulled so many of him and I never wanted to use him, and game just kept giving me more and more and more and more copies. What's a meta team? Something with Zeus, it seems like. Zeus is strong, just damage, and then you pair him up. I think if you're going to be a huge spender, you need 6 mythic heroes, right? But are you a big spender? Like, if you're a really big spender, then I can make you a team of 6 mythics that would be strong. Yeah, that's not a problem. That would be meta. But if you're not like going to spend money, like I said, realistically, a mystery hero but what I mean by mystery is common, like the common tier heroes at a higher level will be stronger than a low level mythic hero, right? A good example is I can give you an example because I have it. Leonidas right now is at, you see he has the 4 purple stars, that puts him at 9 star. He is currently tankier than Thor, who is a mythic hero, at 6 star. A lot tankier. Like, it's not comparable. And they're both like warriors. So it really depends. Obviously, Thor at 10 star is going to be stronger than Leonidas at 10 star. I mean, but I played this for like two months, about maybe a little more than 2 months. I'm like 2.5 months, and I couldn't get any more Thors. Like, I could only get him there, and I paid a little bit, like compared to these other guys who are full mythic teams. So what I would recommend is like Alex was suggesting, if you're free to play, go 2-2-2. 2 mythics that you can focus on, 2 legendaries that you can focus on, and then 2 mystery heroes that you can, get from wherever, and just make sure that they match in synergy. Go like a single synergy or a dual synergy. This is my advice for everybody who is starting off and they're free to play. If you're a bigger spender than that, like say you're medium, what do they call them, like dolphins or whatever, you're not a whale, then you can push to 3 mythics. Go 3 mythics, 2 legendary, 1 mystery. And if you're like a huge spender, you're going to want to go for like 6 mythics, obviously, eventually. But at least start off, go like maybe 4 mythics, 5 mythics, and 1 or 2 legendaries.
So that's my advice. Now, if you want to talk about meta compositions within those archetypes, like, all right, say you're going 3-2-1, like 3 mythics, 2 legendaries, 1 mystery. What's the meta for that? With a noob ticket, what do you need? Like, what did you already pull? If you've pulled nothing, then I think personally, you can check the tier list that Alex and I are working on, but I think Nightingale is really good. If it's is that the newbie mage ticket? I need to make sure I'm saying this right. There's a newbie mage ticket, and there's a newbie, like, pick whatever you want, legendary ticket. I'm gonna go check because I have it too. Let me check. Did it? I'm gonna be mad if it put me back in 7. Do not put me back into World 7. It didn't. Good job, game. All right. Okay. This is the mystery ticket, and this is the newbie mage ticket. Yeah. You don't have that many options, honestly. If you don't have any like synergies. Oh, the first one. Okay, I went Dracula because I thought I was gonna go bleed, but honestly, I think Hansaba's not bad. I didn't go Quetz. Alex went Quetzalcoatl. I don't know if she's that good. I read the skills. I'm not that impressed. Sedna is good. Okay, so Sedna might be like the most useful hero out of the 4. The only problem with Sedna, and I wrote this in the tier list, is she's a decent hero, probably like B tier, but she is a blue freeze hero. What that means is her like unity color is blue, and her synergy is freeze. And Freeze has so many good blue heroes. So the problem with that is if you're going to go Unity Aura, where at most you can only have 2 blues, then you can't use Sedna because there's so many other good Freeze blue heroes. Poseidon, who's like one of the best heroes in the game. Fungbeak, who does way more damage than Sedna. There's just those 2 off the bat I know are already better than her. But if you... she's still good. I went Dracula. He's red. The issue I ran into is Thor was red, and then I pulled another red, so now I have 3 reds. I have to make a decision, so you might get stuck like that. Hansaba is probably your safest bet because he's green. And, like, you already have a red, right? So it gives you Thor automatically. That's red. Hansaba's green. Now you just have to pick up a blue, yellow... things like that. I honestly think of those 4, Dracula's the strongest. The only problem is he's red, and you already get Thor, who's a red. It really doesn't matter. Like, they're all good. The game wasn't going to give you an OP hero, like, for free. Not until day 7. On the 7th day that you log in, you do get, like, an OP hero for free. So, I'm not going to tell you what to pick, but I gave you my thoughts on at least 2 of those heroes. I picked Dracula. He's got some self-sustain. I think he's okay. Really good on a bleed team if you can... if you're going bleed. As you can see, I saved my tickets. I'm waiting to see what the game gives me before I go all in on my legendary tickets. And once I know, like, oh, the game is giving me so much freeze heroes, I'm just going to spend all my legendary tickets into freeze heroes. Like... just get a bunch of copies of them. But for right now, the game's giving me nothing that I can build off of. So I'm just going to keep waiting. Like, look, I'm all over the place right now. Athena's like Petrify, right? If Newcastle gets bought out by, like, have you heard about this takeover from the Saudi Arabian prince? If that actually goes through, which I think we're still waiting for. We've been waiting forever. Ugh, kills me how long I've been waiting for this stupid takeover. I hated our current owner, who's Mike Ashley. He's terrible. He's basically run Newcastle into the ground. But if we get bought out, like who can't we get? You know, that, I mean, I'm yes, PTR, get as many shards of the heroes you currently own because you're going to need them to upgrade them. For example, I'm stuck at Athena. I can't upgrade her because I don't have 20 shards. Oh, because it'll say 0-0 until you get to 4-star to 5. Like once you get to 5, you'll need 20 from 4 to 5. I hope Newcastle signs like. I hope they don't go crazy and try to do something stupid like sign. I've heard rumors that they're going to sign Gareth Bale. I was like, I don't think you need Gareth Bale. Like I think you need someone a little bit younger and just like Mbappe. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is ridiculous. But if you have unlimited money because you're, like, owned by the richest person in the league, or, like, you're now the richest club, you might as well just go for, like, super promising talent and maybe 1 or 2 veterans. I've heard a lot of people talking about, you know, like, just washed up guys. But who knows? I'm just happy we won this week. And hopefully we win tomorrow. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Dang it. Does the tier list have... Dang, Alex, you're working on that tier list. Good job. Upgrade costs. Hero. Oh, this might be it. Hero levels. Shards. Okay, this is really good. I think Parable put this on the tier list. There's a hero tab that basically gives you all the... I mean, like I said, the tier list. Or gives you all the info for the heroes. So, from levels 1 to 60, you don't need any hero shards. But from 60 to 80, you need 20. And then 80 to 100, you need 50. And then 100 to 130, you need 80. And then you need like 120 and then 170. You're going to need a ton of copies to get them maxed out. Like, I'll calculate the total cost later. Alex can help me do it. Because he has some 10 stars. Yeah, I agree. I think they need a new manager, by the way. We have Steve Bruce right now. I'd be really excited to get Pochettino or some one of those guys, you know, like you're saying. Someone who's like got really good connections for scouting youth players. Hey, I'm back, right? Like a big reason I wasn't streaming wasn't because I was busy or anything. It's just 'cause I couldn't find a fun game to stream. Now that With Heroes is here, I can finally start streaming. Also, I'm hoping a lot of people really get into it. I don't mind being like how I was for Tap Tap. Like Tap Tap, at one point I was like the go-to streamer for like answering questions and helping people out. That got boring after a while because nothing changed in Tap Tap in forever. I mean, it went 6 months without an update, guys. I don't know if people remember that, but there was a point in time where there was nothing to do. And I don't think this game is going to be like that early, at least. We'll see. Yeah, of course. Akari's been around forever. We started together, like on the same day, I think, on server 1. Akari's still going strong, which I'm glad. Like, there's got to be someone still streaming, but. Yeah, they said they're announcing more, which is cool. Alex was telling me about some new stuff, and they've already released a bunch of new heroes. Let's go to gallery. I need to add them to the tier list, by the way. I keep forgetting. Like, just in Mythic, they added Aphrodite, they added Athena. From when I first started playing 2 months ago, these heroes didn't exist. Aphrodite, Athena, Horus. Everyone else, I think released. Beowulf is new, obviously. Okay, so they've released four new heroes. Oh, you asked me a question on Discord. Oh, I already quit the. I'm only focusing on this new server 13. I haven't done Stronghold yet. I'm excited for that. Stronghold seems fun. I'll have to do a video on that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I see your question, Burb. Rasputin. He's good. Keep him. Thor, we start with. Dracula, he's cool too. Wukong, Michael. Hey, don't be afraid to get Michael up. Like, at least to, like, 4-star, right? Just so she can heal you. She's the best healer you have right now. I would understand not going with Wukong. He's just not that good. But Michael's a pretty safe pick early. Because she's just healing. She doesn't do damage, so you don't have to worry about her synergy as much. Let me see that. With Rasputin, do you have any more copies? No, okay. You don't have any duels. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. You have 30. Okay, cool. You've got Rasputin, you've got Dracula. You're off to a good bleed start. Let me see. Do you have Vlad too? You do have Vlad. But that would mean you already take up 2 of your same color. So you'd have to go like Rasputin, Dracula, Vlad. The only problem with that is you're not even... I mean, you probably get Horus soon? Oh, it's fine. I just started. I looked at your team. I was basically just saying... You've got a decent start to a bleed team. And I think Rasputin can carry pretty early on. Oh, I was saying you should boost up your Michael to at least 4-star. Like, you need a healer, right? And Michael can heal your team without you having to worry about her synergies, because she's not trying to do damage anyway, right? You're just trying to heal. So, I wouldn't worry about giving some points into Michael just to help you pass some stages, you know? Also, if you did like the bleed idea, you already have Vlad and Dracula, who are both bleed. So Vlad, Rasputin, and Dracula together, that's a strong 3 bleed hero combination. Also, you have Horus coming up soon. But the problem is now you're really lacking a tank. I might put Dracula in the front line because he can heal himself a little bit, but you're going to need a tank with him. And the only one I can see on bleed is Valkyrie or Alexander. Alexander is a really good tank, by the way. The only problem is he's holy, which is yellow, right? And there's so many good yellow heroes that are above mystery. It's hard to use him. Michael's a great example. Michael's better than Alexander. But Alexander's really good for a mystery hero. Like a common hero. Hey, why not go for it? Try out a bleed team. Sounds fun. You could do it. Try to find Valkyrie for your tank. Valkyrie, Man, you have no healer though. I guess you keep using Michael for your healer until you find. Hey, do it. I'll help you out. Join our guild. Add Valk later. Yeah, that's good advice. Don't start with Valk. I never thought she was good until I saw her later. Also, Bleed has Nightingale. Oh, I forgot about that. You can drop Dracula and run Nightingale early. Nice. Now we have Ivan and Hesky on 13. Join our guild. Message me or Alex. We'll add you. Horus seems really strong, by the way, guys. I'm sure you guys will be able to unlock him. Yeah, so many people are downloading and playing this game. It's crazy. Server 14 opened literally hours after 13 did because 13 filled up so fast. Yeah, it's cool. We've played a lot of games. I hope this one sticks. I really do. Yeah, keep me updated, Burb. Let me know if you get any more good pools. Would be cool to see if you're able to. Oh, yeah, for your team, if you go to the. No. Oh, if anyone is curious, you see the 30-day login? How you're going to get a lot of Lilith copies by the end of the month? After Lilith, I think is Thor, and then after Thor is Gumiho, in case the first 3 months were those three. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. But I think it was Lilith, Thor, Gumiho. I was going to show something else. Oh, yes. This Hero Welcome event. If you keep running your... Oh, interesting. Frey after Grimhill. Cool. If you're playing, you have 15 days to do it. You will definitely get a copy of Horus. And I think if you're pretty active, you'll get another 50 for Horus. So you're going to be able to like almost 6-star Horus and put him to your bleed team, Burb, if you keep playing the game. If you're going bleed, I highly recommend doing this. Just keep opening as many chests as you can to unlock this. So follow my advice on every day. Everyone who's watching that wasn't on before, I'm going to give the one piece of advice I think you guys, every single day, make sure you have enough gems to buy this. The chip shop. Buy this and then buy this. This is the two grayed out ones. Do that every day, and then once you get 90 chips, go to the blacksmith and buy a premium hero chest. That's how you get heroes in this game. So every 3 days you should be able to buy one. Yep, you're going to want a ton of chips, guys. Always buy the chips. People are asking me what to spend their gems on. It's the daily chips. What else? What else do you spend gems on? Chips and the heroes in the shop. The main shop. This one here. I buy this. I'm a spender, so I try to buy this every day. But if you're free to play, only buy the ones that are part of your synergy. Yeah, cards are important later. I was already trying... After I got to month 2, where I had like all my heroes at 7-star and 8-star, All I was doing with chips was buying cards because I was trying to, like, buff them up, and cards make a big difference. I actually did buy daily gold at one point, this one, but only with my leftover gems. I wasn't like, if I was getting kind of low, I wasn't buying loot gold. I was also buying the mage chest with my extra, but I always made sure to save like around 2400 in case 2 days in a row was a 1200, right? So I think this is the most expensive this will ever be. It's the 1200 is the highest. So I always made sure I had at least, like 2000 in case I needed to buy 2 of these in a row. Also, keep a lookout on this shop. Once you get to 6,000, you're definitely going to want to buy, like, these heroes refresh every day. So I actually got a lot of copies of the heroes I needed through this. Not the guild shop. I never use the guild shop. It's not nearly as good as the explorer shop, in my opinion. I hope that helped. Maybe I'll have to make a separate video on that. People will be interested. It's only like a 3-minute video. I could have just clipped that. I'm really bad at clipping my stream. I should do it more often. I end up making like a YouTube video where I just say the same exact thing I said on stream, but I guess I do it a little better because I'll take notes, Also, people in the Discord will tell me I'm wrong on something, and then I'll correct myself. I do that all the time, by the way. Like, I'm not an expert, so I just spent more time than I should have reading all the heroes' abilities. Like, I've read every hero's ability already. Some don't make sense to me. That's why you'll see, like, question marks sometimes on the tier list. Because sometimes their abilities don't make sense. Well, I went 30 minutes longer than I thought I would. That's good, though. Lots to talk about. It's the first day. I didn't want to scare people away with a super long stream, but, So someone just asked me, they're interested in playing the game, but they want to play free-to-play, I think. So they asked, like, how free-to-play friendly is it? And my response was, well, for one, we know someone who is free-to-play, basically. I think they're free-to-play. I definitely know they spent, like, under a lot less than I did. Maybe they're VIP too. But they were like basically free to play, and they were keeping up with people who had spent like $50 to $100. Because, like I said, if you want to pay to win, you can. You just have to spend a lot. Like, I think for you to get into that range where it's like, I'm going to be way stronger than everyone else, you can't just drop like 50 to $100 and be like, aha, I'm strong. No, you really have to like put in tons of money, because you're going to have to buy so many chips at a bad value because you're not getting the daily chip, that you're going to have to like spend way more than what a free to play or like just a casual daily player will to, get that big boost of power. So a free to play also has the opportunity to get lucky in their premium chest and pull lots of mythics. But I would say that if you're going to spend, like, if you're going to go free to play, just don't like reach too far. Be happy with running 2 to 3 mystery heroes. Don't feel like I had this problem. I felt like I had to spend more because I needed mythic heroes, and without mythics, I couldn't do anything. But then I would go into arena and I would lose to people who would have mystery heroes as most of their team. Like, Alex can I think he sent a screenshot in the chat, right? And he said, like, how did I lose to this team? Where was that? I think it was in Showcase. Yeah. He lost to a team with 5 mystery heroes and 1 legendary. That's no mythics. That's 5 common heroes and 1 legendary. That's it. That is easily doable by a free-to-play. Oh, and Alex's team is super strong on that other server, by the way. It's got tons of mythic heroes and legendaries. So, it's doable. I don't know if that means it's unbalanced. That could mean the game is unbalanced. It could also mean that, you know, it's just more free-to-play friendly. Okay, I see you, Holy. I'm gonna pick you up. Boom. You're in. If anybody else wants in, let me know. I will kick anybody who's like super low level that hasn't... I don't think these guys are... I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll kick Undo. If he wants back in, he can just tell me. I don't know if he is someone from the Discord. If he was, I wouldn't kick him, obviously. Not intentionally. Anyway, guys, I think I'm finally done streaming. I will try to stream again tomorrow. I don't see any reason not to. But if you guys could give me some topic to stream about, that'd make it easier. Hopefully I unlock something useful. Dang, level 60. No, that won't be tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, wait. We have Guild War tomorrow. We can talk about Guild War. That'd be fun. And hopefully I get to bounty by tomorrow. I really have to get to this thing. See what we get. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's good to be back. For everyone who watches the broadcast later or whatever. What's it called? The like VOD afterward. Oh, you need level 10 for guild. It's pretty quick. Just keep pushing stages. You get a lot of experience from actually beating a dungeon stage. But for everyone who's watching the broadcast, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, hit me up on Discord. Alex and I will try to help you. Both experienced players, so might be better than figuring it out on your own. If you have any ideas for actual videos I should make and not streams, I'm also open to doing that, but don't expect like professional editing because, well, I'm not good at it. So I'll try to give my information quicker than a full 2-hour stream though. Peace.